Hello. Happy Friday. Hi, Beth. How are you? Wow, there's a big lag. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Sue. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Jamie. Yeah, there's a huge lag today. Hi, Treese. Um, I have it on my phone. Hi, Leona. I have it on my phone and it doesn't even show that I'm live yet. Oh, I just went, like the countdown just finished. Usually the lag isn't that bad, but it's bad today. How are you guys? Happy Friday. Thank you, Leona. Yes, so today we have the wheel. Thank you, Teresa. Hi, Lori. Hi, Judy. Wow, you guys are coming in quick today. Hi, Carol. Hi, Miss Edie. How are ya? Choi Choi, our friends are saying hi. He's walking by and he gives me the look and smile real quick. Thank you, Beth. So yes, today we have our I'm on Jamie's name. Hold on. I don't want to mess it up. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, sorry. I got to concentrate when I'm typing in the names that are so long. Anyways, happy Friday. How is everybody doing? How is your Friday going? Thank you, Judy. I will put up the little scrolly scroll in just a minute, and then if you guys can yell at me to take it down, because you know I'll forget. But yes, so here's our little, yep, hot air balloon behind me. So I told you could just put, that's true. But you know what happens is you know how like subconsciously you don't think about it. So I start typing Jamie and then I realize, oh, we got a lot more to go. Okay, so today we are going to start. Where did you go, Troy? Today we are, I'll tell him you said hi, Beth, when he comes back. We're going to do the hot air balloon that I, for some reason, was thinking I was going to do on Wednesday. But I wanted to show you guys something that I have. So we have the hot air balloon, yes. And this is all paper mache, obviously. And I have a mold. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see? Oh, yeah, you guys can see it really good right here. So this is a mold. It's like a little, a little holder. So this is the mold. It looks like this, right? But it has, it's the carousel. It has the horses around there. Look at. You see where I'm going? So I cannot take off because the way that they did the paper mache, I don't want to ruin the balloon and pull the lines out and then, do the basket and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is that basket will give me something to hold the mold with. So it worked out perfectly. It fits in there perfectly. So that's going to be down there. And then I might have to do some Dremel work because then I was thinking maybe I'll put the top of it on the top. But we'll see, how that looks. So we'll actually use the whole thing, I'm hoping. And because that I'm not too worried about clipping that off and then drilling a hole straight through. Or maybe I'll just drill the hole straight through and then pull that through. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm thinking of putting that at the top. We're going to do some clay work today or with the balloon. So we'll use this little rope mold that I have, just a cheap rope mold, I think. I don't know. I pulled out a bunch of molds. To see what, what I'm feeling when we get there. But I'd like to do, for instance, like the rope mold to do, like the lines, to trim out the lines here. And then on some of them, not all of the sections, we'll do some decoupaging. So we'll use some of Dainty and the Queen's Longing I think. I don't know. I have Longing and Threadbare, which if you guys recognize this, they match the Rise. So the hot air balloon with the lady. So they match. That's the background to that. So that's what we're going to get into today. That is what I plan on getting into. Is that right? I never can figure. There we go. So let me move some of this stuff out of the way and get settled in here. So yes. Woo wee. It's a crazy day already. Crazy day already. So well, I'm wondering where to start. I think because the panels are sectioned off so small, I don't know if I want to do paper on two, two, and then a plain color, or paper on one, and then, because I don't want to have the paper all the way. I want to do like a panel color, and then a panel, and then whatever we do in the one with that, just have the acrylic paint, maybe some stencil work or something. So I don't know. So let's just do, for right now, we'll start off with every other one and see how we like it. I was hoping I could take the basket off because it's just going to kind of be hanging around everywhere, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know what it is about me and curved surfaces, but for some reason, I like challenging myself on lives to mess with the curved surfaces. Okay, so I'm just going to take the Waverly chalk paint and plaster. When I do big surfaces or bigger surfaces that I need to paint white, I don't really like wasting my decor chalkies. The Waverly is a lot cheaper, so I'd rather use that as a base. Something's in my brush. All right, well, I'll change brushes then. Okay, so yes, undo the knot at the bottom of the basket. Well, but the thing is, it's not just that knot, right? It's all the knots in the basket. So, I mean, if it bothers me enough, I guess I could, but we'll see. So how's y'all's? Hi, LaMaya, how are you? How are you all doing today? How is your start of your weekend? Any weekend plans? The weather supposedly is supposed to be, hi Kelly, it's supposed to be cooling off. And then when they say cooling off, right, that means, low 90s. All right, I'm not going to really worry too much about, I was going to try to be precise in that, but it doesn't really matter because I have to paint the other ones anyway. So for the sake of us not just sitting here watching me paint in between the lines, let's get a bigger brush and paint this puppy. Hi, Helen. Good. Have to get ready to meet up with parents for dinner. Ooh, where are you guys going? Where are you guys going? You know what? I might end up whacking off these anyways and putting like a chain or pearl. All right. Like I said, you know how things change once you start getting into the project. So we'll see. We'll see. I might take off that rope anyways. Tomorrow benefit. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I have to go to a funeral. Hi, Sheila. How are you? Yeah, as usual, I don't think I really have anything going on. Tomorrow I have Creative Hour, obviously, every Saturday. So I have Creative Hour tomorrow with Mara from Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara. And then Sunday, I believe we're doing that live with Robin for the Book Nooks, but I don't know. I haven't gotten a hold of her just yet. I'm sure she's busy. So once I get that figured out, I will post that that event up, or event, the live. And so you guys can sign up for notifications if you are wanting to catch that on Sunday. The weather is supposed to be less hot on the weekend. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to. A bar restaurant called Otter Creek. They have good food and halfway point for us. Oh, okay. So you guys are meeting at a house. You guys must live a little ways from each other. Not too bad, but far enough. It's always nice when you can have a halfway point and not have to do the whole entire drive, especially after you eat and you're tired and you want to relax and then you got to drive back. It's nice when you don't have to go as far. She and Teresa will be doing book nooks with you. I didn't know that. I mean, I invited Teresa the day that she was, on Wednesday, but I didn't know for sure. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I have a message into her, but I'm thinking maybe she's busy because I haven't heard anything. More the merrier. More the merrier. I think it would be fun for Teresa to be on there with us. Although, like I said before, Teresa's a little bit of a book nook expert, so... Oh, okay. Well, sugar. Hopefully, someone gets back to me so I could set up the stuff. Hi, Brenda. Thank you. I will put your name on the wheel as soon as I'm done with my balloon. I'm not being real careful about what the strings, because like I said, I had already thought to change that to either change or pearls. So I don't know. I don't know. And then I didn't get a chance to watch Robin's replay yesterday either. Yesterday was a little bit crazy for me. I don't know why. It was just one of those days where you feel like it's crazy, but you're getting nothing done. That's how I felt yesterday. Okay, well, then, yeah, maybe she'll get back to me today. Because we haven't had a chance to talk since last week. So I'll probably hear from her later. Or maybe if she pops on, I'll tell her. Tell her I need her. Thank you, Sheila. Up, up, and away, my beautiful. And every time I see a hot air balloon, I think of the movie Up. That's right away what I think of. All right, so let's see. Not worried about underneath just yet, because I'm going to put the basket into the mold. It's hot, you guys, and I have the heat pad on my back, which I know doesn't make sense when it's hot, but you guys know I need it on my back because my back is always hurting. So when it's hot like this on these days, and then I have the heating pad on my back, it's like, personal saunas times 10. All right, let's hit this with the dryer a little bit, and then we can decoupage. Oh, this is going to be interesting, the decoupage, trying to hold this. I'll put some things up so it can't roll around, but still. Oh, it might be nice if I took the tag off too. You guys see the tag is still at the top? I was just excited when I got the balloon that it wasn't itty bitty. Because, you know, most of the times I look at the sizes, but sometimes I just get excited and I don't look at the sizes, and then I get it and then it's like micro mini size. I get excited when I find something. I'm like, oh yes, I need that. Yes. There we go. All right, so I still feel, all right, let me get some of these. I don't even know where they are. Oh, there they are. Everything's going to go crashing down, I'm sure, because, you know, that's what happens. All right, so I do that as well. The perfect size. I know. You know, I've done that so many times, and it's gotten me. Oh, it might stay in place because of the shape. It's gotten me where, you know, you order something and it's either really, really big or itty bitty. Because, you know, I'm not paying attention and I'm like, ooh. But yeah, I did the same thing. As soon as I found this, I was like, ooh, oh, yes, I need that. And then I thought, ooh. But when I opened the box and seen the size, it was perfect. Man, there's all kind of crud around that. I need to clean that. All the dried paint. All right, so now I need to figure out. I think I really like the longing, because I like how it has the clouds in, like, you know, it has the brownish tones, and then we've got a couple of the gray, and a little bit it looks like, I don't know if that would be script or, yeah, it does look like script in the back, just random script. So I think I'll use this one instead of the Threadbare is the other one that looks kind of like this. So, all right, where is my favorite ruler? Lee, you can tell things have been getting moved around over here. All right. Sorry, back pad, go back up. So, I have not been, I'll be completely honest, I don't watch the news. I don't like to watch the news. I don't know, it's nothing ever fun or good. It's never good news on the news. It's always something awful. So, excuse me for my ignorance, but what's going on with the fires, Sue? How is that faring? Is it getting any calmer? How's the I don't know how. I know, like, I'm thinking like the air quality with all the rain and storms and stuff they were getting back east. I would think that kind of helped with the air. But yeah, I stopped watching the news. I get like the little headlines that come up on my, you know, my phone, and that's about it. Unless like Nick or, you know, someone tells me something specific, and then I go look to see what's happening. But yeah. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Storms only start new fires. Yeah. Well, but I meant like for the air quality back east. You know what I mean? Because the east, they were getting such bad air from it. All right. I need to put a couple of people on the wheel because I will definitely forget if I don't. So I have to put Brenda. And there is someone else. See, I already forgot. Doggone it. Oh, Sheila. Sorry. Okay. That's why I should do it right away. Sorry. All right, got it. All righty. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Okay. Now we'll go back to Troy. So Trev and his friend is here. So he's following them around. Oh, thank you, Lori. Hi, Ari. How are you? How's Mama, Ari? Thank you, Lori. Hello. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I know it's like, shut up, Terry. I always say it, but I got to make sure you get everybody on the wheel. Otherwise, when I go to spin it, I'll have to take forever. Okay, so now we are going to just do one panel, I think, at a time, right? So I think the easiest way to do this would be to measure the biggest, the widest here, which is, it looks like it's 2 1/4. Is that the widest? Yeah, 2 1/4. Aw, tell her I said hi. We'll go 2 1/4, and let's just rip a couple of 2 1/4 strips because we know. So we'll do 2 1/4 right there. Let's just rip that because I know that because it's curved like this, it's not going to, you know, obviously it's going to be harder for me to work with a big piece. So I'm just going to take the ruler and rip it. And then, oh, well, it might be nice if I rip the thing straight. There's a lot less burning in the Northeast, so air quality from the northern states is a lot better. Yeah, so, man, I don't know. I'm still really surprised that we haven't had, you know, anything crazy here just yet. All right, so that'll work. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead because, I mean, it's not like the sizes are going to change. I'm just going to rip a quarter, 2 1/4. Just rip this sheet and we'll see how many it gets us. I don't watch the news either. It really is. You know what it just, I don't know. You know, there's just nothing ever. I don't know. It's either scaring you because of something like tragic that's happening, or somebody's going crazy or something, and I don't know. There's too many crazy things that happen. All right. I don't see Jessie here, and she was saying that she had to set her alarm, and it was Saturday, so she had to set her alarm, and I was hoping, I'm actually glad she's not here, because I was hoping she didn't wake up early just to watch the live. Like, your Saturday, sleep in. Hi, Sue. Sorry I'm late, been chatting with my son who's back from holiday. You don't have to be sorry. How's your son? Did he have a good holiday? Ooh, maybe that last one will be enough. Hopefully he had a good holiday. So good there. There's nothing. No, not that I know. She might pop in. I haven't watched TV for the almost 2 years. My anxiety. See, you know what? I mean, I have the TV, like the TV's on right now for noise, but I can't tell you how many times I've sat down and like actually looked up when a commercial was playing, and I'm like, oh, I never knew that was what that commercial was about, because I'll hear it in the background, but I don't sit and watch a TV. I'll watch, you know, my tablet videos or whatever, crafting videos or, you know, whatever. But yeah, TV, nah. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Now, here's going to be the funny part, right? Because these are, if we're trying to keep it inside of the border, I have to figure out how I'm going to rip this so that it stays just in that panel. Considering how the weather has been. Oh, that's good. I'm getting thunderstorms here now, and I'm just about jumped out of my chair glad. Oh my goodness gracious. Thunderstorms. Okay, so I think what I'll do is get a little painter's tape, and I'm just going to put that on the top to hold it since I don't have a third hand. And then I'm going to fold back where I want that panel, the edges to end. So this is going to be interesting. All right, so, well, should have made sure it was straight first. Is that on there? All right, so that's on there. Hi, Gwen. All right, so now I'm just going to come up and try to figure out the easiest way to fill that panel. Now, if I can actually try to be crafty, maybe, so you guys are along with me to see like how well I can either mess this up or get it right. Probably not the best to do on camera, but you know. Someone's got to do it. Yep, I need a piece of tape here at the bottom too. What I should do is make a template. Have to catch the rest later. Hubby wants to go out for supper, so have to get ready. Okay, hope you have a good time. Hold on, guys. I need to see if I can. Is that? I'm thinking I'm just going to make a template. I don't know if I want to use this as a template, though. Hold on. It's entertaining to see. I struggle with a bottle with indented panels and napkin. You see how Sue says it's entertaining for her to see me going cuckoo over here, trying to see what's going to work. All right. Because if it goes over a little bit, I don't care because I have the molds, but I can't have it going over like all the way because that's going to be a little bit crazy. And the only reason why I'm using, you know what? I might just rip this in pieces. All right. My wheels are turning. Just in case you guys ever wanted to do a balloon. Sue. All right, so let's do this side first. You know, I'm left-handed, so now everything's combobulated. You know what? Forget it. Oh, this is going to bleed. Dang it. Yeah, once I can get one panel, then then it'll be fine. But it's the point of getting the one panel. I'd rather Sue struggle with trying to figure out what paper I'm using than do this right now. I probably could have did this without you guys having to torture you guys. Sorry. I like torturing you guys with dumb stuff, obviously. My bad. Hold up. And I realize that the marks are on this side. If I don't use this particular one, I'm not worried about it. I've got enough paper over here that I can just use this one as a template. All right. Is that even on there? Sheesh. But it's good for you to see the process. Yeah, it's good for you guys to see the process, and it's entertaining for Sue. Okay. So now all I'm going to do, because I freehanded that, is I'm just going to, if you guys can see, I'm just going to bend on that line to make sure before I go ahead and actually make an actual template that it doesn't have to be bigger or smaller anywhere. Because I freehanded it. Because although they have that border on there, it's not enough for me to actually run what I would have liked to have done is run my score pen on there and then actually just make an indentation. But we'll see how off I am, because I'm sure I'm going to be off since I freehanded that. All right, so let's see. Because at least if I just fold it, right, then I can unfold and adjust. Okay, so if we have this here like that, you see what I'm saying? So oh, not too bad. Wow. That's a little impressive. I know. That's what I said, Troy. See, I folded in too much there, so let's fold out a little bit. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it'll also, because I'll feather the edges, right? And then I will, I'll blend out with paint as well. So, all right. So if we take the top of that, and what I'm looking for, if you guys can see, is that it's just inside or close to those indents. So that way, because again, we will have the mold on there that'll cover. If it's off a little bit, we just don't want it off a ton. All right. How boring is this right now? Well, I painted a balloon for you guys, though. Painted a balloon white, I'm sure. Something that, you know, You could not have figured out if I didn't do that with you all today. All right. Hi, Debbie. Hello. How are you? Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my water pen. Well, actually, let's get a bone folder out and really crease this. Okay, and then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to, and then this, the one with the gnarly lines, will be the template that we use for the rest of it. We all want to be here, silly, but I'm having a great distraction. Well, you guys are amazing. That's why. But yeah, usually, you know, I like to be a little bit more interesting than trying to figure out how to put lines on a paper. All right. So you guys know I don't like to. Actually, we'll probably just leave those because I don't do blunt cuts on my rice paper. It's harder to blend when you have blunt cuts from like scissors. When you feather the edges, it makes it a lot easier for you to blend. All right, so let's put this up at the top and make sure that our template now is good, which it looks pretty good to me. Let's rip off this little bit, and then this should be a good template. What do you guys think? Work for you? Work for me. All right, so 17 hours later, we will now use our strips that we made and use this template and cut these and move on with this. Good Lord. Good Kugly Muggly. All right, now do I have it upside down? I guess it doesn't really matter. They're clouds, right? But I do think, no, it isn't. All right. It's not upside down, Terry. All right, so we'll put that here. It doesn't really matter where it goes. I guess in the middle is fine. And then I'm going to take my ruler that I've moved around everywhere, here and there, everywhere. And I'm going to put that onto this. And we might actually get our first strip down. Thank you. Hi, Miss Linda. Okay. I will put your name on there in just a second. Don't worry, Miss Linda. You literally, really, and truly did not miss anything today. I've been sitting here fussing with how to fill in the lines. Because I'm oh so well prepared today. All right, let's put that back up at the top. And this move over a little bit. Let's just rip that. It's just going to be easier. Again, if it's off a little bit, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Okay. Put that back where that is. And this one and rip. All right. So now I know I flipped that upside down. So now let's get this. Okay. There we go. So then we'll get this. Looks good. All right. Woo! Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? All right. So let me get Miss Linda on here. Well, yeah, I guess you miss Sue. I'm entertaining Sue as I'm struggling to get these little you know, templates down. Okay, so we have one. Let's see if we can run through this a little bit quicker so that I don't bore everybody. Get that at the top. So if you're just coming on, we're working on the hot air balloon, but I'm needing to make the little templates for the strips. Jack. Jeez. Gonna kill my eardrums. All right. Thank you, Debbie. Hello, how are you? All right. So we'll get this side. And you know what? I don't have the patience, you guys. I really don't. Okay. Ooh, I made that one a lot bigger than the others. Good googly muggly. Man, Terry. All right. Like, what is she doing? If somebody came on here right now, they would just be floored by what's happening. Yes, it has been fun so far. Sue is always entertained when I do dumb things. I think all of you probably are. All right, now let's get this little piece off. Up. Go down. Oh, I must have had a big fiber there. Okay. Get that over here. Shimanies. I hope we don't have a whole lot of these. And so far, there has not been a huge need to smack you. I hope you don't need to smack me yet. I haven't done anything quite yet. All right, so let's get this. I promise I'm doing more than ripping paper. I promise. This is really pathetic. Oh, I really should have did this before I came on screen. I don't know what I was thinking, obviously. I was going to say I didn't really think about it, but obviously yeah, I didn't really think, period. Because had I thought about it, I wouldn't have bored everybody by doing this. Hi, Marcia. We're both recovering from grandparent duty since Tuesday. Holy guacamole. Where did the hot air balloon go? It's right here. Believe it or not, I'm doing this nonsense for the hot air balloon. I will actually get to the hot air balloon in just a moment. I'm doing this nonsense for the hot air balloon because I didn't do it beforehand. And however many pieces are here is however many pieces I'll torture you all with, and then I can always do the others off screen. Let's move you back over to where you belong. This. And then, where did you get the balloon from? I got it from Factory Direct Crafts, I believe is what it's called. I still have the tag on it, so hold on and I'll give it to you for sure. I'm pretty sure it's FDC, Factory Direct Crafts. All right. All right, so let's start. We'll put that template of I don't know what over there for right now, and then let's start getting some of these on the balloon. All right, so I'm just going to use the Decoupage varnish and glue, the matte. Hi, Papas. Yeah, in a minute I will. When you guys get ready to go, I will help you. All right, so then again, we're going to put the factorydirectcraft.com, Elizabeth. Wish we had good Coogly Moogly. Good Coogly Moogly. Yes, exactly. Freya has gone back home for the weekend, and she's back again next Tuesday for birthday celebrations. Woo! Okay, so now I'm just going to take a soft brush. I don't think I need one this wide, though, is the issue. You're welcome. Oh, thank you, Sue. All right, so now let's just get... Again, we're going to do some clay work on here for the borders. So we're not really worried about, like, it going over. Or not fitting to a T on the inside, because we're going to do some painting, and we're also going to have molds, the rope mold on the side. All right, we need to be careful because it is curved and we don't want it to buckle or bubble. Hi, Andrew, how are you? Getting a little bit of a break? You and Marcia trying to put your feet up and relax now for a while, for a couple days. All right, so that is going to go on that knot right there. All I'm going to do is just make a little tear here, just so it can go around that rope. All right, so then we'll put a little bit more down there. Hi, Helena. How are you? All right. So now, because we do have the feathered edges, right? We do want to make sure, after I make sure to push it all down, I want to feather it. I want the feather edges to lay to the left and lay to the right. I just don't want to just start putting the top coat on anyway and have the sides fold on top of itself, because I'm not laying down the feathered edges. Does that make sense? You don't get a proper blend if you're not paying attention to how your edges are laying. Just need energy to run. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so hopefully that makes sense. I want all of my edges to lay flat, so I'm going to push them flat. I'm not going to just come over here and just start going up and down, because then it's going to, I'm only going up and down right now because I'm getting underneath the paper. But it's going to make your edges have like that bubble look. And then when you go to blend or whatever you're doing, you're going to see your edges and it's not going to look as seamless. Okay. So I'm going to push out to this side. And then in the middle, obviously you can go up and down. That's fine. All right. And the same thing here on the top. I'm going to go this way. And then on the bottom, do the same thing, come down. Right? Hi, Shelly Stacklin. I go to the site, just search paper mache. Okay. All right. Who did I miss? You guys, remember I said I missed somebody? I need to put somebody on there. Elizabeth. Oh, no, I got Elizabeth on there. I don't know. Maybe I'm quicker than I thought. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Okay, so now I'm going to come over to the next. So I'm going to skip a panel here. And we'll come over to this one. And we'll do this one. So let's put some glue up here. Thank you, Kathy. Yes, Brenda, I did get you. Okay. Hold on. Oh, that one's just darker. Well, let me see the paper. All right. You guys would see it. I'm looking at how that's darker right there, but these other ones are lighter. So, but the original paper has it like that. As now I take it off, and they all go flying because the fan is on. So hold on a second. God bless you, son. All right. So now let's put that at the top. Hold on. What glue product are you using, Terry? I am using, thank you, Helena. I am using the Pentart Decor Varnish and Glue, the matte. I'll show you the top in just a second, right? Hold on. So it's this. Okay. Hold on. I think we have it upside down. Yep. Sure did. At least I didn't rip it off as fast as I did the other day with the recipe box when it was all crooked. All right. And the only reason why I don't like using my hands when I'm doing this is because I do have, my hands are wet now. I have product on my hands. I don't want my hands to stick to the paper, and then it's going to mess up the paper. Hold on, I need to put this in my lap for a hot second to rip off the bottom. All right, now we're good. Put it on, take it off. There, you know. Okay, so yeah, so Shelly, I was doing the recipe box. I finished it, I guess, on Monday or whatever. No, Wednesday. But when I was putting on the lines, that's a huge fiber right there. When I was putting on the line was so lopsided, and I ripped it off real quickly, really like so fast. I didn't even know if anybody noticed what the heck I was doing, but nope, everybody caught it. Everybody caught it. All right. Again, I'm just pushing the feathered edges down so that they lay properly. And then I'll come back in and okay. Let's come over here and do this side. Because I did that when I ripped it, I guess. Ripping it a little crazy. Wow. Of course everybody saw it. But I ripped it off really fast. Like super fast. I didn't even let anybody see that or make them tell me. I didn't even give anybody a chance to tell me. I just ripped it off and then said, did you guys see that? Yeah, you mean how crooked it was? Yep, we seen it. Sure did. Sure did. to be slick. You know, there's a lag and all, but I guess the lag still, even though that there's a lag, the lag still plays everything, right? It's pretty funny. All right, I'm just making a tear again for the basket because it's got to get around that. So, all right. Okay, now let's put a little underneath here on the sides and then push these down. Ooh, that's got a funny looking. Oh, okay, good. Such an awkward thing to hold, I tell you what. How are you doing, Shelly Stacklin? Oh, did you guys get, you guys are hot over there now, yeah? You guys getting some heat, like a ugly heat, I think Nicole was saying. Okay, and then one. Oh, we only actually need 2 more. But I won't torture you guys with that. I'll do that later. Stupid nose always runs on a live. So annoying. Just peachy. I'm just peachy too. I'm just peachy too. You know. Same old, you know. So how are you guys? I know that some of you in here were saying that you were trying to either think of a project or you were doing a project for the birthday. Have you guys started on that yet? Or did you think of what you were going to do? Did you make a final decision on what your project would be? That would be cute with a tea candle in it. Well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this at the bottom. So this is the little, it's a little carousel, right? So it's a mold that I have and it has the horses around it. So what we're going to do is, so this is actually going to sit in here and then we'll put the top up here on the top. It's every time I get on a live, it runs and it's so frustrating. Because then I got the sniffles. It's like, wow. What's wrong with this girl? She's really sniffling. Aw, thank you. Thank you very much. It is. I love the mold. Oh my God, love that. I need it. Yep. So it's going to be super cute. We'll put the, I wanted to put like somebody in it, like a little, something in it. So I mold, this is a little girl. I don't know if you could tell. And she's holding a little teddy bear. But look at what happens when I drop her in. You can only see her head. So I'll either have to lift her or just not do it and maybe put like a candle in it or something like that. So yeah. All right. So for the most part, we only need, what, 2 more strips. But I'm not going to torture you guys with that. I will do that on my time. I'll do it after the live. For now, we'll get on with it a little bit because this is just becoming crazy. I'm working on mine now, a hat western. Oh, how cool. I know, right, Shelly? Just like her little head popping out of the basket. Yeah, probably not the best thing. I loved it. Like, it's so cute. So I thought, you know, and the basket fits in there perfectly. So the basket will actually be what sticks inside of the resin piece. And then we'll do like, we're obviously going to put the molds on. That'll come down the sides here. But then I'm thinking of like the chains, you know, drooping the chains. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Shelly. I won't put nothing in it. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it so you can put whatever you want in it. You got it. You got it, dude. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, I could. That would be cute, too. All right, so right now, just so you guys can see where I'm going with this. So now what I want to do is I'm going to, excuse me, ma'am. I'm going to paint the panels, Jack. I'm going to paint the panels. So I pulled some paint colors, and actually I like them all. So this is the indigo and the denim. And then this is vintage blue and country blue. But I think what I'm going to do is, yep. So actually, so the paper's not distorted.
We're going now.
Okay. You're taking Troy? Okay. Thank you. So I'm going to use a combination of these two here. Actually, when it's on screen there, I don't like it that much. I might go that way instead. Even though those colors are kind of similar, they're really not. I don't know. We'll see. I'll mix those two. That was my first instinct, to mix those two to see how that goes. All right, let's put some of these guys under here so they don't go too far. Are you okay? All right. And then I would, hi, Jessie. And then I do also have the Mandel and the brown to do some other work too, like the molds and stuff later. All right. So now let's mess with that panel first. Let's pour out. So this is the indigo. The first two work best. Yeah, that was my first instinct, but for some reason when I got it on camera, it looked funny. But all right, and then I'm gonna go. Thank you, Jessie. Jack, they're leaving, not coming, you silly goose. All right. And then I'm gonna go with a little bit of the denim. All right, let's do this. And now I know, Jessie, did you sleep in at all? Let's get Jessie's name on the wheel really quickly. I hope you didn't wake up early just to... All right. Now you guys, now I'm going to move you over. So as usual, I'm just going to dip in both of them and pick them both up. Oh yeah, much better. All right, so again, I don't have to be perfect on painting, you know, up towards the here because of the mold. I mean, I don't want to just slop it on or anything, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I just wake up. I know, Jack, he's got it backwards. You don't bark when they leave. You bark when they're coming, my friend. Got just a little bit backwards. Unless he's like barking for the help, don't leave me with onyx. Please take me. That kind of a bark. That could be it too. Which is probably that one. The don't leave me bark. You would like it pretty even, please? I promise you won't tell. You won't be able to tell. It already took me an hour just to figure out how to put the doggone paper on, which was pretty sad, I must say. But yep, just like Sue said a few months ago now, Jack will never like onyx. And yep, it's pretty much the way he is. He's still not giving in and just letting her be. Every time she does her zoomies, even though she's not near him, he still barks at her and gets mad because she's doing zoomies. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Miss Edie. Yeah, so I think you guys can see the palette. I'm literally just dipping in both of them and letting it mix and trying to remember to not use my shirt to hold the balloon, especially now that I've got paint on it. That would be crazy. So we'll just get some of these. Get this panel painted, and then we have to pick the mold that we're going to use as the dividers. So funny. Okay, so do that. Whoops, sorry. Sorry, Onyx, did I scare you? Okay, because it is chalk paint and I have my fan on, I'm just going to spritz it a little bit just to move it. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Because I don't want to keep putting tons and tons of paint on it when it's just needs to be spread a little bit. All right, so let's mix a little bit more. I really want to get these molds on so you guys can see the heck I'm talking about. Instead, now not only do we have a crazy decoupage job going, now I have a crazy paint job going. Good Lord, for anybody new who's watching me, I promise it will get better. Trust the process. Trust the process. Good Lord. Tune in to me right now and go, woo wee. Yeah. That's interesting what she's doing. It will be beautiful. Thank you, Kathy. Trust the process. Trust the process. So Troy got to go. They're just going to, I think, Staples. But I asked him to take Troy with them. So he is all juiced now. He didn't even say goodbye to me or anything. He just left. Like, nope. I don't want to miss this opportunity just in case they change their mind and try to leave me. I'm out of here. Don't need to say goodbye to Mom or nothing. I'm just out of here. It's better than him looking out the window, though. Hi, Miriam. Hold on, you guys. It's better than him looking out the window and, you know, looking all sad because he didn't get to go. All right, so now let's get, I think this would be the last panel. Yeah, and then we'll put on the molds and then you guys can kind of see a little more what it's looking like. Yeah, usually when they leave, he just sits at the chair and looks out the window. I hate it. So sad. I really like the mixture. It worked out perfectly with the paper, so it pulls just enough of the blue and the other color. I'm trying to, as I'm painting this, I'm trying to think if I want that rope mold. Or I also do have a couple of the Prima borders that we could put on too. That'll look good. But we can always put both on and see which one we like better. All right. So where that paper came over, I just painted right over it, not even worried about it. Because the edges are feathered, so you're not going to even see it under, and plus it's going to be under the mold. Okay. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Let's look and see where I see some white we need to paint. Just breaks your heart to look. It does. I absolutely hate it. I hate it. With him just sitting there and just looking, and he's always has a smile on his face though, but he's just like smiling, you know, looking out the window, just waiting for them to come back. And yeah, I absolutely, it just makes me sad. Okay, so we have the rope mold, which I would probably use the smaller of the two. Or the only other one, well, not the only other one, but the other one that I was looking at, did I not pull it out like a dodo bird? Oh, I did. Would be like this one here. So either we do just the rope mold for here, or we do the number 2. Hi, Lynn. How are you? So we do the rope mold on here or number 2? Or do you want me to do both of them so you guys can see what they look like on there? I'm trying to figure out where to put this paint. Because I could do that too. I'm going to pop off some of these. Well, I guess most all of the rings. I'm good now that I found you. I don't know what's going on with either my phone or me. Oh, wow. Really? You're not getting any notifications or anything? I swear, I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm just going to pop on some gloves really quick. I absolutely hate putting gloves on to do clay, but I can't get to the sink. So, not from here anyways. So, if I need to grab something, I'm going to have to walk over to the sink. All right, so again, I use the Jovi air dry clay. So you guys are saying I agree the rope. Okay. So let's use the rope mold. I should not have to use any baby oil in there. We'll see how it behaves. If so, I have it right back here. All right. So I'm just going to roll them in little noodles and see. No notifications. And when I do pop on, I'm commenting on something that already popped suddenly. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know. It's really weird. And before anybody asks, yes, I updated it, but I can't, if I'm watching somebody's live on my tablet, I can't comment. And it's been like that ever since the last update. I can't comment on my tablet. I can comment, reply to somebody else's comment, but I can't not just make a new comment. And it's only on my tablet. Like I can go to my phone. I'm just dipping my finger in water to smooth out the back. If I go to my phone or my computer, it's just fine. I've never used clay. I always use resin. Oh, really? All right, so now I'm just going to take this, fold it back, and then let's see what this looks like. There we go. Oh, yeah. What do you guys think? Can you guys even see that? What do you think? Golly, Lynn. Love it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's only on my tablet that I cannot comment on anybody, on anything. It's only if I get on my phone or if I get on my computer. It's weird. And I keep checking to see if there's any updates. Oh, actually, I'm not. Oh, I might need it that long for, you know, to do for my tablet. But it says that it updated 5 days ago, which it's been longer than that I've been able to comment. So with it, it's really frustrating. Am I not pushing this down or what? All right, so, and then once again, I'm going to dip my finger in some water. Let me just pull it over here so that way I'm not reaching in front of the camera every time. And I'm going to smooth out the back. Why, thank you, thank you. All right, and then let's pull that out. I don't even know if you can see it on camera, but this, I don't like the way it broke off right here, so I'm going to cut that. And then I'm going to cut the short diagonal off here, so that way it will, there we go, match right up. All right, so let's get out some heavy body gel. And then there you go. So that's what it would look like from top to bottom. And then we can paint the ropes like a really cool chrome color. I don't know. We can decide what kind color we want to paint the ropes later. So now if you guys can see, I wasn't totally crazy with what I was thinking, even though it took me, again, hours and hours. All right, so let's get on my heavy body gel, and this is the glossy, and I'm just going to brush some on. And try not to be too messy with it because it is clay, and I don't want to, you know, indent the clay when I'm cleaning it up too much if I don't have to. All right. Let's get that on there. Oh, I thought the clay fell. Okay. And I'll just tap it down. I'm going to be careful so that way I'm not destroying it. And then put the glue on this. I don't think I need to go all the way down, so I won't. All right. And again, because the clay will shrink, once it dries, when it, see that break right there, well, I'm going to clean it up right now to make it a little better, but I will also use the texture paste that I was talking to you guys about that I like, and then I will fill in. Okay, so now I need to take my little tool, my clay tool, which is here, and I'm going to dip it in water, and then I'm just going to come over here and pull that down, push that in so that it doesn't look like it's two and it only looks like there's one there. All right, now let's see how crooked it is on camera. I think it's only right here. Is it? What's happening? I only have black antiquing gel and chalk paint for stencil. What should I use? Well, I used the antiquing paint yesterday or Wednesday through the stencil, right? So again, what kind of look are you going for? It's up to you. You can use them both through there. You just need to be really careful if you're going to use the chalk paint through there that it doesn't seep up under the stencil. So you need to make sure you're holding that down really well. No, Debbie, I didn't. Thank you for telling me. I'll do it right now. You need to make sure you're holding that down really well, Treese, when you're doing any paint, because the paint, even though chalk paint is a little thicker, all the paints are, they're thinner in consistency as opposed to Bergeaux, as opposed to like modeling paste or fiber paste. So just make sure you're holding it down really well when you're using the chalk paint, because that's going to be a pain if it seeps up underneath, and then you've got to try to clean that out. Thank you. All right, Lynn, I will get your name on there in just a second. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't do it just now. Okay, I'm going to push that down in there. Just get my palette knife and chop that off. Cut off the ends. You're welcome, Treese. Yeah, just take it easy, you know what I mean? And if you have a little bit of the tack spray, I use Eileen's. You might even test that out to see if you like using the tack spray. And if you do use tack spray, it's a very, very light amount, but that'll make sure there's no seepage underneath there for sure. Okay. That on there. And all the scuffs and stuff you're going to see on the blue, don't worry about that. I will wipe that off. That's just all the powder and all the goodness from... Aw, thank you. All the powder and goodness from the gloves and the clay. So, and then if need be, we can always just repaint that. But I did see your comment that, yes, silver would look really pretty on here, on the ropes. We could definitely do silver on the ropes. All right, I'm gonna dip my finger in water again. And then just do the backs. Turn that over. Get out. And then when we come back on Monday, I will have the clay work done. And then the rest of the decoupaging and painting on the back. So when we come back on Monday, you will see it, you know, I won't have gone on any further. I'll just do the back, the decoupaging and the painting, and then the rope molds, and then we'll go from there. But at least all of this work will be dry. And I didn't snip off that edge, which you guys were probably yelling at me to do. Oops. All right, now let's get that on there. I actually need to snip off the edge of this too, so that they marry together. You were yelling at me? I'm sure you were. And I gotta snip the edges, because if I don't, it won't look like you'll be able to see, right? And this rope is going to be in the way. So what am I gonna do with that here? Let's pull you off to the side all the way up. And then I'm actually gonna cut here. All right. So the rope is in the way, so I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing. I'm cutting around it, and then I'll push up and then marry it together with my tool here. All right, now let me look to see where I'm all crookedy at, because I know I am. Okay, let's get that fixed. Let's fix this down here. And what will happen down here is that I'm going to probably just need to fill in that gap, because if I pull it around, it's going to look funny. So I'll pull, once that dries, I'll put the texture paste right in there. All right, so now let's we'll do one more. Ah, yeah, I know, right? Wait, no gel yet. Miter the rope. Yes, see? We need to get like somehow a little mic so you can actually really yell at me. All right, I got to take this. I keep standing up so much, and then when I sit down, I'm actually sitting on the back pad, which is hot. It's warming up my tush. All right, let's do this. And then, yeah, so we'll put on this last one, and then I'll finish the rest, like I said, but we will spin the wheel so we can pick a winner. It is a hot seat. Dang, I keep standing up, so it keeps, you know, falling, because I don't have it strapped, of course, because that would be way too efficient. That would make way too much sense. All right. So let's get this up and off, and then I will go ahead and right now snip the bottom of this. More patience than I can muster. Really? Oh, yes. Okay, thank you, Sue. I will put Lynn on the wheel before I spin it. So I'm actually just going to put this one on, and then I will get the wheel going and let you guys start your weekend. Where's the edge that I cut? Down here. And like I said, I'll finish up all of this clay stuff and then, but it's going to be super cute. Especially once we get that basket on too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, anytime you do clay, I guess you kind of have to have patience because it's a process, right? You can't, and unlike, you know, resin, you pour it, the longest you're waiting is for it to set, and then you're good to go. You can paint it and do whatever you want to it. And the clay, you got to wait a little longer. Okay, so I will put on the bottom of that and just, you know, just for the sake of, thank you. Just for the sake of you guys seeing that I wasn't like really painting and doing stuff crazy. Like I did have a plan. I know at the beginning it was looking a little strange. She couldn't figure out how to get the paper on. I couldn't figure out how to get the paper on. And then I get the paper on and the paint looks crazy. It's like, oh, Lordy. I just started crafting yesterday. Didn't you all know? Okay, let me get this knife off of my desk and cleaned. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I am going to get Lynn's name on the wheel. And then I think I got everybody else. Everybody else is on here. So Lynn. I use my heating pad daily too. I'm in Florida and sometimes it's too hot. I know it, but you know what? When I sit here, it's like, sometimes I can sit here for so long, right? That I actually need it. And I'm not realizing that that's what's making me sweat like crazy is the heating pad. And I'm like, oh, duh. Okay. So let me get myself back on here. And then I am going to share my wheel with y'all. Let's move back up. We don't need to see that. Okay, so what is that? So this is for our happy mail for today. So let's shuffle this up a little bit and then put it on screen, which would be nice. No, you guys don't need to see me either for right now. There we go. All right, let's shuffle this up. And good luck. Annette Ballon. Congratulations, Annette. Annette, if you are here, please send me a message. If you watch the replay, please send me a message and give me your address, and then I will send out a happy mail box to you. So congratulations, Annette. I don't think I've seen her today. I'm not sure. So, but I don't know if anybody sees her. If you guys want to say, hey, by the way. Anyhow, so Jesse, go back to sleep if you can. I hope you guys have a great weekend. So I will be on tomorrow at regular time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is 3 p.m. So 12 Pacific, 3 Eastern. And then on Sunday, we had talked about it being at 6 p.m. Eastern, so 3 p.m. Pacific. So I don't think that has changed. I think that's still the time, but I'll find out, get a hold of Robin today, and then I'll put that event up so you can sign up for a notification. But if you're not signed up to my Telegram, you might really want to think about doing that, because I do send out a Telegram every time I go live 15 minutes before. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you later.